Hey, what's up, everybody? Global FT back again for the Guilty Gear Lore Heaven or Hell Duel 5 by Woolie Versus. We finally made it to the last part. We're going to see the conclusion of, this part. Obviously, the whole story isn't done yet. It's going to finish with Strive, but I'm thinking after I'm done recording this, I'm going to record my reaction for the trailer because I don't want to get spoiled for anything. If it's the trailer for the story, it's most likely going to have stuff that, we don't know about yet. So I don't want to spoil anything, so I'm going to finish this part, and then we are going to watch the trailer. And hopefully by then, obviously by then, we'll understand everything that's happening, we're all caught up, and we will be able to be excited just like everyone else. So without further ado, let's hop straight into it.
Ramlethal Valentine has been defeated
Yep.
only 1 week after her declaration of war.
That's pretty embarrassing.
In Babylon,
At least she's hot.
strange gray ash is raining from the sky,
Oh.
and the once bustling city is now a deserted wasteland.
Oh, heck no. Did everyone just leave after what
With
happened?
no survivors found, but all structures still intact.
Oh, wait, they all died.
The world watches on in confusion.
Whoa.
Some believe it to be Ramlethal's doing.
I'd be scared that
Others
that happens
say
everywhere
it's
else.
caused by a change in St. Elmo's fire, but only a select few realize the truth. The Conclave has finally played its hand.
Oh.
The cradle has awakened, and the last dawn has begun.
What the heck? This is really on that Evangelia. Yeah, they were the evil ones in the end. How are they manipulating everything with like the backyard? Dang, they've got to have some crazy influence. Heaven or hell?
Get ready to rock.
Hurrah. Yeah, they've got to have some crazy influence. 2187, Guilty Gear Xrd Psy. Alright, let's get it. The Cradle Incident.
Guilty Gear Xrd Psy Story Mode. Moments before Ramlethal's declaration of war on October 21st, she meets with the Conclave to see if they're mentally prepared to proceed with the common goal of activating the cradle. Libraria has doubts because of the projected casualty count, but Axis chides her, emphasizing that there isn't enough time to make humanity
Interesting.
understand.
So they were
Libraria concedes
tight with Ramlethal.
Conclave only exists because of what they intend to do today. Cronus then signals the beginning of the last dawn.
Holy crap.
Days later, following the destruction of Babylon, King Leo Whitefang is scrambling to get search and rescue efforts
Oh yeah,
underway
Leo.
when he's contacted by King Kai Kisk, requesting approval for temporary release of Elfelt Valentine.
Ooh, finally!
Leo declines, so Kai decides to act alone to authorize her release.
Okay, so
Elfelt's constraints are removed, and she immediately deploys from Kai's Royal Fleet 1 airship.
woo-hoo-hoo.
Within seconds, she's able to nullify Ramlethal's self-destructive
Oh my
technology
god!
and
Yo!
subdue her.
Hey, Elfelt's stacked. Let's go! Dang! Homie choked her out!
Like her sister Ramlethal, are creations beholden to Mother, just like the original Valentine of Baptisma 13.
So they were based off of her.
Unlike the others, however, Elfelt was born with no knowledge of her true mission up until her memories were unlocked on the day of her wedding.
Wedding?
Finding herself at odds with her programmed role to bring about human
Oh!
honesty, she decides to leave her fiancé, a death metal vocalist, at the altar. She then finds Kai and chooses to warn him of the coming dangers instead.
Interesting. A death metal
We flash
vocalist,
back to
okay.
a research lab in 2014. Arya asks Frederick if he's ever wanted to be a bird. He says no, but flying would be cool, so why not a cockroach? Arya calls him unromantic. Aska arrives, and the conversation shifts towards human experiences. What would you do if the world was going to disappear tomorrow? Frederick replies, stop whatever's ending the world, or die trying. Arya then says, you mean spend it with someone you love? A year later, in 2015, Frederick celebrates the creation of Aska's stabilized gear cells and the end of human illness. but Asuka's concerned about them being weaponized. They agree that they'd rather destroy the research than allow that to happen.
Sure.
Asuka tries to tell Frederick something about Arya, but the moment passes. Another year later, in 2016, Frederick discovers Arya's terminal illness.
Sure.
She doesn't want him
Are
to
we going
do
to learn
everything
more
and
about
find a
this?
cure, nor put her in cryosleep. She just wants to not be alone and spend her time with Frederick. In Bedman's dream world,
Hey,
he
Bedman.
analyzes the history of Soul Bad Guy and reports to his unknown
What's up with
client
Bedman?
that he finds him fascinating. Shortly afterward, alone,
Milia.
he ambushes a gathering of Slayer, Milia Rage, and Venom, who've decided to report their intel on the cradle to Illyria.
Okay.
Bedman's client notices that he's having fun fighting assassins and notes the similarity between him and his sister, Delilah.
Delilah.
Bedman is displeased at the topic, but reiterates that his sister is the reason they must create an absolute world.
Interesting.
Aboard Royal Fleet 1, Sol, Kai, and Sin hear the radio reporting a Babylon cover story crediting the Illyrian forces, keeping the existence of Elfelt a secret. Some of the public believe the catastrophe might have been caused by St. Elmo's fire, a naturally occurring giant lightning bolt that strikes once every 13 years.
Interesting.
It's celebrated for once saving several members of the Holy Order during the Crusades, as it struck a group of gears, giving humanity the upper hand.
Dang, that's pretty clutch.
Causing massive casualties in a populated area, Illyria Castle itself was built to be a massive lightning rod to attract it. Elfelt further explains the truth about the Conclave to Kai, Sol, and Sin. Ramlethal escapes her
Oh my
interrogation
god.
and threatens to destroy the ship itself, but Elfelt once again nullifies her ability.
So she hard counters her.
As they are sisters with similar programming. Without any ability to fight back, all Ramlethal can do is talk. Sin, who quickly becomes friends with Elfelt, attempts to reach out to Ramlethal's emotional side as well, and gives her a mage hound,
Come
a
on.
magical puppy that keeps biting her. Sol warns Sin that these Valentines aren't human, aren't to be trusted, and to expect betrayal. Sin doesn't.
I mean, I trust
turns out that
Elphelt.
Sol's just projecting
Not
his
really
own
Ramlethal.
insecurities.
Yeah, Soul is very close-minded.
Meanwhile, King Leo Whitefang debriefs U.S. President Vernon on the captured Valentines. Not long afterwards, the cradle is detected reappearing
Oh,
in
God.
the Black Sea. A transmission comes in from Major Lyle of the Istanbul Battalion, en route to Babylon. They're near enough to have a visual on the target. King Leo commands him to approach cautiously and only
No,
provide
don't
intel.
approach at all.
Major Lyle defies the order and goes on full offensive.
Oh, idiot. How stupid.
The cradle activates again, and its energy sphere engulfs the area.
Ugh. Of course.
Johnny contacts Foss for help with May's unknown ailment, which appears to only be affecting
No,
Japanese.
May!
Faust looks at her patient record and realizes that Japanese colony residents have been receiving a placebo instead of correct treatment. May, in the meantime, distraught after Ramlethal called her a disease, decides to leave home to keep her friends safe. But Chip convinces her to return.
Hey, Chip.
As they reunite with the Jellyfish Pirates, Bedman appears, having defeated the assassins single-handedly.
Holy crap. Yo, who rolled Milia and all of them? Really? Okay, Chip. Yo, Chip's clean with it. What the heck? Zato just saved Chip.
Johnny and Chip are about to lose when Zato interferes, saving them.
Good stuff.
Bedman escapes.
My god, Bedman's really a threat. I didn't expect him to be that
brings
strong.
Axel Low to the backyard,
Oh, back to Axel.
where he meets Asuka and delivers a message
Whoa.
from the
Wait,
original,
shouldn't Axel die if he's in the
only be
backyard?
heard by the intended recipient.
Or am I thinking of a different place? Speaking of Morse code. Axel's speaking in PlayStation controller.
It's indecipherable noise, but Asuka understands it, and thanks Axel by offering some sweets to go with his tea, with flavors that can only be experienced in the backyard.
Ooh.
Axel, fearful, politely declines and asks to leave, wondering how the man behind Justice and the Crusades could be so polite. Bonding over their unusual...
Well, at least he didn't do anything to Axel.
El tells Sin if he ever feels like calling Kai Dad someday, he should do it. She then explains that her mother is not a real person, but actually an implanted concept she's programmed to obey.
Aww.
Her abilities allow her to find people with the right code, like Soul or Sin. But when she ran away from her mission and used it, it somehow led her to Kai instead.
Okay.
2074. The day Justice awakens.
Oh lord.
At a relaunched Gear project facility, Asuka
Okay,
looks
so we're
on
going back
during
to
a test activation of Justice when something goes horribly wrong. An entity from within the backyard attempts to make contact. It was identical to the dawn of revival, except this time, the manifestation of a divine will now had a perfect vessel to birth
Ah,
itself into,
that's why
no
it went
longer
crazy.
confined to electronics. Suddenly, the information density detected within Justice spikes to the equivalent of a galaxy cluster. Within seconds,
Jesus.
using DNA data acquired from Justice, the being begins replicating additional bodies by the hundreds, simultaneously manifesting them into reality in her immediate surroundings.
That's pretty
floating above
powerful.
Japan. Asuka realizes that at this rate of replication, within the hour, humanity will be lost. Calling out to Justice as Arya, he tells her that he's switching to manual override, charges her gamma ray to maximum output plus 40, and gives the command to fire. His lab tech says this will vaporize the entire country,
Oh.
and can't bring herself to do it. Asuka apologizes for asking her, and fires it himself.
Holy crap. So he caused that damage. Oh my god, I have chills. Her voice
Arya
actor was
screams in
amazing.
confusion as a blinding light engulfs everything.
Holy
Arya
crap,
sees
yo,
a secret
Arya's
door locked
voice
to Milia.
actor.
It's revealed that Major Lyle's battalion inexplicably survived the cradle,
Ah.
and that their attacks were deflected by Absolute Defense Felion, an
Absolute
extremely
defense.
specialized spell that repels everything physical and magical that can only be performed by the st.maximus or a Conclave member.
Ah.
Kai decides it isn't safe to discuss further plans until they're out of reach from Conclave surveillance, in the one place off the grid, Zep. Saul disagrees
Hey,
with Kai's
Potemkin.
methods,
Are we gonna see
to
Potemkin?
which Kai then asks Saul bluntly if he's only after revenge, and if he sincerely doesn't care what happens to the rest of the world.
お前は本当にあの男に復讐を果たすためだけに私たちと行動を共にしているのか。
なんだ急に。
知りたいんだ。お前は本当に世界の運命に
Mm. Yeah, it doesn't seem like he would care, really.
つまらなくなどない。確かにお前はあの男に改造を施され人間が
True.
亡くなったのか。
You're still you, Soul? You're still chilling?
それで心や魂まで変化が起きてるわけではないはずだ。
はあ、だからなんだ。
お前を信じたいんだ。最後にはきっと人々の剣となって戦ってくれるのだと。
Come on, Soul.
何を言い出すのかと思えば笑わせるな。
He needs to have it.
Soul says he exists to kill all gears and that man. Kai asks what makes his wife and child so different.
Bro.
Why not destroy them? Soul says the conversation's over, but Kai tells him that he can't run from the truth.
加減にしろ。叩きのめされてか。
Dang.
やってみろ。
上等だ。
Soul threatens Kai. Kai tells him to try. He then asks him, what comes next?
Exactly.
Soul says he doesn't think that far ahead. Kai tells Soul that he knows nothing about his past or even his real name, but tomorrow always comes, and when it does, Sol has a home with his family.
Yo, Kai's a great leader, dude. For real.
気持ち悪いことを言うな。
He's definitely the Naruto of this group. Remember they had to go through that with Sasuke? What happens after you get revenge on Itachi? I like characters who can talk a stubborn character down like that.
Sin and El spend more time with Ramlethal in the interrogation.
Hey, is Ramlethal
Eventually
chill?
Get her to open up by introducing a hamburger from fast food Danny Missile.
Hey, let's go. Oh, crap. Yeah, she loves it.
Over time, they grow closer.
Oh, let's go.
El thanks Sin for what he's doing, but asks why he's attempting to befriend an enemy. Sin explains.
Yo, Sin's a
he
good guy.
empathizes with the feeling of being thought of as a tool or a machine that has to suppress its emotions to not be abandoned.
Good stuff, dude. Sin would be the perfect one for that. Half gear.
President
Where's
Gabriel
Potemkin?
personally receives Kai and Sol as they arrive at Zep.
I want to see
He
Potemkin.
informs them that an unexpected guest, Zato 1, arrived earlier and is currently waiting to speak to them. Zato 1 explains that he's only alive due to the machinations of the Conclave, and thanks to that, he can shed light on their motives.
Good.
They control the cradle, and inside the cradle is the body of the god of destruction, Justice.
Oh, crap. They remade Justice?
Since the Conclave aren't satisfied with already covertly controlling the world politically, their goal must be a world where they control all free thought
Like
as well.
tyrants?
The
Oh.
resurrection of Justice, who has already demonstrated the power to globally mind control an entire species, might allow them to accomplish this. The resurrection experiment with Zato and Eddie taught them how to bind their own soul to her body and assume full control.
Oh, crap.
The possibilities of this plan strike.
What do I feel like it's not going to work and it's going to backfire?
Dangerously plausible.
They're gonna resurrect
Instead,
Justice,
they receive
and they're
the
not gonna have
report that
control.
man has
Just like when they
infiltrated
first
Zep
got
and
her.
is lonesome.
They're gonna lose control. Bedman!
に客人の手を借りたとあってはゼップの名折れだ。皆事が済むまでゼップ名産の茶でも楽しんでいていただこう。
大統領は
狩りには獲物を
Yes, sir! Send Potemkin! Oh, heck no. Dang, okay. The posture.
貴様か随分と派手に暴れてくれたな。損害請求は誰にすればいい？元老院かそれともバレンタインか？寝たままでは会話もままならないか。
I mean, to rise and shine, I don't think this dude's gonna be able to beat him. Yeah. Dang, the firepower, though. Holy crap, yo. Oh, he's about to get clapped. Oh, maybe not. Yo.
Gabriel tracks down Bedman, who's startled by the strength of Gabriel's bare hands. He attempts to escape, but Gabriel physically stops him.
Jesus,
slamming him to the
Gabriel.
ground.
He's gonna die. He's too
He's
confident.
brought in for questioning, but ultimately to no avail.
Holy crap, okay, Gabriel. I see Potemkin! Yo, why isn't Gabriel a character in the game?
Updates him on
So
the
he beat Bedman
then asks
when
for
literally
authority,
Milia,
sending a
Zato,
special person
Chip,
to help fight
everybody
the
almost got rolled by him at the same time. That says something. Ooh, okay, Ramlethal. Looking adorable.
Bedman visits Ramlethal in a dream, explaining that things have not gone according to plan, but he still succeeded in reaching.
She's gonna turn on them.
He explains that she failed her mission and did not self-destruct, so it's Mother's will that she be erased to stop any further info from being compromised.
She's gonna turn on them. Like, I have friends now, dude.
Ram
I don't wanna
explains
be a
it's because
tool.
Her and El's powers cancel each other out, but she accepts Mother's decision. She asks if she can take her dog with her as a last request.
Aww.
あの犬も一緒に連れて行けない？
Bedman is startled by this blatant display of emotions and becomes immediately upset with his client upon realization that Ramlethal showed signs of a personality.
Good on you, Ram.
Suddenly, he hears Sin entering the room and hides. Bedman watches as Sin has a heart-to-heart with Ram to help her understand the new feelings she's experiencing.
Yo, Sin's the GOAT, dude. I love Sin. He's awesome. Exactly. Oh crap. What the Yo, the dog? Oh no, that's gonna send she's gonna go crazy. Uh-oh, she's about to feel anger. The rage.
Bedman interrupts and drags them both into his dream world. He then decides to teach her the meaning of the word replacement. Apologetically, he kills her magehound puppy, then creates a new identical one with a summoning spell.
Oh, that's messed up.
When the dog doesn't bite her, she realizes something's wrong.
Man. I hope she's still able to keep her composure. I think it's good that she can cry, though.
Bedman goes off on his client, forgiving Valentine's emotions, asking her what the hell she was thinking, then tells her that she can finish the show on her own. She apologizes, admitting fault, and reassures him that he's necessary to complete the absolute world.
Okay, so
Bedman accepts her
the
apology.
client gave her a
In the Illyrian
What?
war room, Leo introduces President Vernon to Kai's
Hey,
request of
Vernon.
Dr. Paradigm.
I mean, Paradigm. Whoops.
Immediately, Paradigm begins a complete analysis of the Cradle events so far. He concludes that first, the Cradle is not only carrying the body of justice, there are other lives.
To be honest, I wouldn't trust Verdon either.
Furthermore, the attack on Babylon was not an attack, but actually a means of transportation.
Whoa.
Lastly,
Are they using humans as
of Babylon
sacrifices?
left behind gray dust, which is exactly what happens when normal life enters the backyard. But Lyle's unit survived their encounter, due in part to being one of the forces that fought alongside Kai during Baptisma 13. They all received special blessings of protection against magic tuning from the backyard.
Okay.
He concludes that the Cradle is hiding in the backyard, but must reappear in our reality once every 26 hours to come up for air. And that presents the perfect chance to turn the tables.
Interesting.
Vernon is thoroughly impressed and remarks that he may have been too quick to judge Kai when he spoke of coexistence with gears. Dr. Paradigm also casually reveals that the Opus units deployed worldwide are mostly gears.
They're all like, oh my god.
Secretly panics Vernon and Leo.
Yeah, they need. I told you, if the robot cops were gonna be a problem, I knew it. Are they gonna kill Paradigm? It's gonna kill Paradigm. Okay, I was worried. I thought they were showing like the robots near
Together with a
Paradigm.
joint coalition of forces from various nations and Soul Bad Guy, they plan to intercept the next appearance of the Cradle.
Dang, they're
projected to be
camping
above
it.
the northern Black Sea.
They're camping it so hard.
With 420 tracking beacons, hundreds of international airships,
It's not gonna be enough.
Dr. Paradigm's secret weapon, and a half-magic, half-black tech intercontinental ballistic missile named Vagilanda.
Woo!
バジランダ発射
Dang, Soul. Is he gonna jump onto it? Oh my god, what an absolute monster.
With Soul Bad Guy riding on top of it, the counterattack operation commences.
作戦は完璧だ
Suddenly,
Oh god. And who is it?
Bedman appears.
Of course, it's
in no
freaking
time
Bedman.
As he begins destroying tons of beacons in the projected area. Leo attempts to stop him and falls short, but Johnny joins him. and
Okay,
together they're
Johnny.
Able to stall Bedman for time.
There's no way he's gonna do it alone, right?
Faust, with help from the Mayship, manages to use his teleporting door to get a backup beacon placed just
What?
before the cradle appears.
Okay, Faust coming in clutch. I'm so glad I like these characters, dude. They're awesome. Okay, Faust, get in there.
Allowing the air fleet to immediately surround it on all sides. Before Cronus can get his bearings, Paradigm's secret weapon, that man, appears before the cradle.
Whoa! Okay, I don't understand. They made it seem like that man is the villain, but is it Cronus?
なぜここに防衛砲撃撃ち落とせ
They're panicking. Whoa. Yo, what's up with Asuka, man? There's still so much mystery surrounding him.
光線を目的とした装備はないこの程度の攻撃で彼を倒すことはできんだがそれは貴様も同じだいかにギアメーカー
Nani?
そうだね。確かに絶対防壁フェリオンは僕の力
I do ever think we can destroy it. So that's where the missile comes in?
破壊することはできる。僕と
Me and him. Wow. Soul has to work with Asuka? Wait, was the missile only so Soul could get there? Dang.
それバッドガイ
That must suck for Soul. You know how bad he wants to kill.
作戦に集中して。
After a quick greeting, that man tells Cronus to not waste any time attacking, and explains that while absolute defense Felion can't be dispelled, it can be destroyed with the force of a spontaneous microverse.
Dang.
僕を媒介にしてバックヤードから直
For the intermediary, okay.
フレデリックが繰り出す
More energy than anything this planet is producing. Jesus!
作り出してそれを僕
Yo, Soul's a lot stronger than I ever thought he was.
の限定空間
Pocket Dimension.
魔法防壁のある物理空間そのものを消滅させ別の
So he's making like a whole universe in between
の崩壊を石
that'll like collapse it?
簡単な話だ
Soul destroys the cradle's barrier, opening the way for all airships to
Jeez.
open fire, vaporizing everything until the only thing left when the smoke clears.
Are they inside of it? My god. Yeah, they're inside of the cradle. That's the tea room. It's a
貴様が最悪の敵だしかし耐え切ったぞ我々の勝ちだ
Oh
The corpse
no.
of Justice, full-sized and stripped of her outrage.
Oh crap.
The tea room itself is physically
Justice is
located
back,
inside her
baby.
body, and from
Round
there,
2.
Cronus begins to directly shift her into the backyard. That man moves to stop the escape, but Bedman suddenly jumps between them and teleports that man away.
Oh my god. Freaking
Soul is still
Bedman.
recovering from his last attack, but stands to chase after Justice.
Oh my god, is he gonna go after her again? Are we gonna see another
Flies
fight?
and pulls him away before he can, explaining that even if he won, it would be a suicide mission to leave him trapped in the backyard.
Good stuff, Elfelt. Soul's gotta realize, you remember, Soul was like, I don't trust these Valentines. And look at that, a Valentine just saved him.
Dr. Paradigm
We
considers
always trust Elfelt.
and Vernon confirms that Justice looked just the same as she did when he saw her last during the Crusades. El teaches Ram that it's okay to like yourself.
Narcissism? I mean, it can get to narcissism, but they don't want to teach her narcissism. Otherwise, she'd turn into like one of those tsundere who's like, I'm above you.
Attacks will have on the people. Kai laments that humanity is still healing scars from the Crusades, and that with magic they were working towards an overall improvement of the human condition. Soul says, yeah, things are stable.
Dude, the way things are going, I'm scared that Soul will probably die by the end of Guilty Gear Strive. That worries me.
Chaos. Soul says no, but eventually people go from appreciating what you give them to expecting it.
True.
And then they get scared of losing it.
True.
Is that how we should live? Kai replies that not all people have the strength to stand on their own.
True.
だがそれ今のお前もまたただ何かを恐れているだけに見える。何？真を気遣うお前を見てそれが分かったよ。誰も巻き込みたくない。
Ah, so he doesn't feel bad when he loses them. Oh, is it like with Arya again? He doesn't want to lose them? That's nice. Dang, dude. Oscar really messed him up, like, mentally. He messed him up. Seems like Soul needs to find a new reason to live.
Eventually, with Ramlethal's help, the group discerns based on the date that the Conclave plans to harness St. Elmo's fire, the massive lightning bolt at Illyria Castle, to channel enough energy into Justice to bind Cronus' soul to her vessel.
Holy crap.
Leo calls for a full evacuation of the city surrounding the castle, leaving only the Opus units behind. Paradigm proposes a plan. Amplify the energy from St. Elmo's fire and overload Justice in the Conclave. Coincidentally, Dizzy, free from the Thunder Seal, reunites with Sin and Kai for the first time in 2 years.
Dang. Is Dizzy gonna help overload it?
ここのところ切ってもすぐに伸びるようになってしまって。
見違えただろ ?2 年前から80センチは伸びたからな。
立派になってお願い。
Yo, Sin's the best son, dude.
もっとよく見せて。
Yo, Dizzy ought to be proud.
俺たちは絶対この危機を乗り越える。これが最後なんてみじんも思わない。それに
Sin better not die. He'd better not die.
今若い。母さん、今この時は甘えてくれ。父さんに。
Dang, good stuff. Yo, Sin is such a great
As the time draws near,
character.
Cronus, Axis, and Librarian
You better not die,
share a
Sin.
final moment to reaffirm their resolve. Knowing they won't meet again, they vow to reunite in the next life and share some tea with Baldius.
I wish we knew who these people were. They existed so long ago.
Commencing the operation, Justice appears above the west
Jeez.
tower of Illyria Castle.
Kind of thick.
Connects energy
Just kidding.
tendrils to
I'm
the
kidding.
lightning rod.
Actually, I'm not. They're like a Pokemon.
Cronus preemptively begins the soul binding process, allowing him to command the gear cell-based Opus units to attack the castle plaza.
Ugh.
Kai and Leo reminisce about the old days on the battlefield and intercept the Opus army on the ground level.
I knew it. I freaking knew it.
with reinforcements from Sin and Elfelt, wielding her Cypress Project magic weapons.
Ooh, okay, Elfelt. Let's freaking go.
Eventually, they get split up, and while Kai is distracted,
Whoa, 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 whoa! Ooh. Oh my god! That's so cheap! No freaking way. He's alone? I thought he was with Leo and Sin.
Axis executes Kai point blank with a fifth shot, holding a black tech revolver. But as he turns to walk away,
Let's go, Kai! What in the... Tear him up! Tear him up, Kai! Where'd he shoot him? Because he shot up in the body. Thought he shot him in the head. Whoa, whoa!
one of his eyes glows crimson red. Axis, confused by Kai's new gear-like power, staggers backwards as Kai destroys him in a single blow.
Whoa, get... Whoa, we might need some answers here. Let's go, baby, let's go. Goodbye, Axis. Freaking trash. Garbage. We need answers. Please give us answers. Did Dizzy do something? What happened? No, there's no way they're just gonna leave it like that. Alright, I guess we got more important things to worry about.
Justice comes alive.
Holy crap. This looks great. Holy crap.
From his nerve center, Kronos proclaims victory.
Dang. Looks like Jin. With the eye through the mask.
Dizzy charges
Uh-oh.
and fires a gamma ray into the already charged electric conductor.
Oh
A
god.
massive energy overload.
It's too much. So bad. I'd be worried if the whole thing blows up. That's gotta hurt.
As Justice begins to malfunction, Libraria returns to Kronos, saying that this loss is retribution they deserve.
Whoa.
Kronos tells her to go find the Gearmaker, as only he can preserve the future of humanity now.
What?
Libraria refuses, saying that that should be Kronos' duty, and that she wishes they talked more. She then casts a spell, teleporting him away.
Oh, God.
何をするつもりだ。やめろ。行け、フレデリック。
Okay, so Library is gonna die in here. Woo! Jeez.
While Justice is weakened, Sol attacks from atop the tower, landing a critical strike that detonates her core. She doubles over, collapsing the castle tower as she falls.
Okay, so Library. It seemed like they care for each other.
Hours later, the sun rises as everyone
But it's
recovers
not
from the
done.
rubble.
Still got Oscar. We still
They
got
all appear to be
Kronos.
all right, though Dizzy has passed out from exhaustion.
Elfelt. We love Elfelt.
Suddenly, as Sin finds El, she attacks him.
What the? Okay, she missed. Thank God.
ジャスティスの覚醒によって私のミッションが達成され
No.
やっぱりこういうことかよ。
Nah.
With a cold, emotionless demeanor, Elfelt says that her job was to monitor Sol to make sure he didn't destroy Justice and to ensure that he didn't wake up. Her
Come
true
on,
mission was to be
man.
concealed from her own self until now. Sin is in disbelief, but Sol sees this as just another betrayal. He says that all the Valentines had emotions, even if they claimed not to, and that there's clearly a boundary separating the current Elfelt from the one they know.
Man.
He demands that she bring her back.
Oh, that's.
私は主としての命令に逆らうことができない。エルフェルト・バレンタイン、出来損ないの人形ども。
Oh, come on, man. I liked Elfelt. Holy crap.
Elfelt goes into attack mode, casting her Rain of Judgment.
Woof.
But Sol closes the distance, destroying her summoned attack apparatus. From Bedman's dream, he and his client observe the situation with satisfaction and initiate a sequence that teleports the corpse of Justice.
Oh my
away.
God. You can't really even say they won then. What the heck, dude? It's like a stalemate.
Sol approaches Elfelt, but is stopped by her barrier. Absolute defense failure. Nonetheless, Sol keeps punching at the barrier, demanding that the inner El prove her words that people shouldn't be alone.
人が孤独のまま生きることを嫌い。
Man.
あの感情が芝居じゃねえって言うな。
Words that echo those of Arya.
Oh, try to hit her. Ooh.
For a moment, his words get through, and the old Elfelt emerges, apologizing that she can't fight Mother's will. In her brief moment of clarity,
I knew it.
she
Elfelt's still good.
apologizes and begins a self-destruct sequence.
No.
こんなことなら私は道具として生まれてきたかった。こんなことなら
Come on, man.
But just as she does, it's stopped by Ramlethal.
Let's go. Let's go, Ramlethal.
感情は
Yes, dude.
今なら私の方がそう。
Yo, this is great. Amazing. Ramlethal's awesome. Freaking Elfelt awesome. Good stuff.
母さんは間違ってる。あなたも私も
So is Mother's Justice, right? Arya?
深夜私にとって違うなんだ。だから必ず助ける。だから待ってて。待ってる。
Let's go. Save Elfelt. Let's do it.
As Elfelt vanishes, Sol immediately starts walking away.
So scared of that after what happened with Arya.
さっさと取り返しに行くぞ。
Let's go.
これ以上奪われてたまるか。
Good stuff, Soul. Good stuff.
elsewhere, in the rubble of the central...
Of course, gotta ruin it by showing this freaking loser.
As he takes a step, Faust appears behind him.
What?
Asking where he plans to go now. There are many questions to be answered.
Beat him up.
In particular, what he planned to do with the Japanese colonies. Cronus tells Faust that he can carry about whatever revenge he wishes, and that he has no idea what colony situation is being referred to.
Hmm? Beat him up, Faust. Hmm?
If the Conclave was not orchestrating the mysterious events in the Japanese colonies, then those orders must have come from someone with even more authority. But who could possibly have more influence than the leader of the Conclave?
Asuka? Are they talking about her? It's her! Wow, 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 wow. That's it. Oh my god. Okay, first things first, I gotta get out of the way. Ramlethal, incredible. I might have to put together a waifu tier list, dude. I'm serious. Like, these characters are so good. Obviously, there are still some characters who we still haven't been introduced to yet, sadly. You know, they mentioned them, like Baiken. I know he mentioned Baiken, but we haven't seen Baiken at all since that tournament when Justice returned. So, I don't know what's going on there, but based off, like, a lot of the characters we have here, holy crap, dude. Like, I love almost all of them. You know, they didn't focus much on, like, the assassins, like Zato, Milia, Venom. So, you know, I don't really know all too much about them, but I absolutely love the Valentines. Ramlethal, Elfelt, they're awesome. Soul, Kai, Sin especially. Sin is absolutely awesome. He is that medium between gear and man, and, you know, he's just trying to be, you know, as nice as possible. He's a great kid. Dizzy's awesome too. Let's see what else. Potemkin, I'm shocked he didn't have much play in this either, sadly, even though I thought he was pretty cool. You know, going from a slave to, like, starting a rebellion. I think that's incredible, and, you know, props to him. Let's see. I'm very sad that Cronus survived. Seems like he will have I'm guessing he'll have an impact on the story later on, because he realized with Faust that, you know, there's someone above him, and we saw, you know, who's above him. So I'm guessing this is how Guilty Gear Strive is going to go into. It's going to go into, you know, like, you know, oh, the bad guys, turns out the bad guys were not the bad guys. It was this person all along who was secretly behind, you know, pulling all the strings. So I can't wait. I really can't wait. It's going to be exciting. Let's see what else. Bedman. I still want to know more about Bedman. I'm very curious. And he's obviously strong. The fact that he was able to roll Milia and all of them at the same time. Dang. Yo, Ramlethal. Bro, why is she so thick and adorable at the same time? How? Okay. But yeah. Guys, what's gonna happen? I'm not confused. I'm up to speed and I understand, but, like, I'm just so curious what's gonna happen now. The Conclave is pretty much done. Holy crap, dude. But yeah, thank you to everybody who's stayed with me and watched this whole time. I truly enjoyed this, and I think this was the perfect way to catch up before Strive comes out tomorrow. Right now it's 2:41 a.m. The 10th, as I'm recording this, and I'm about to record the trailer video. But yeah, that was incredible, and I'm so glad that I caught up. This story is so good. Yeah, make sure you guys drop a like and subscribe. I'll see you next time.